Hello, this is Dr. James Asuzu, and today I'm going to discuss how I did on my weight loss journey, and this will be my week 5. Remember, I did an intro. I did a week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, and this is week 5. This week 5 was a bit challenging for me, and the reason for that was I had some personal matters that were going on, personal distractions that I had to handle. And that actually threw me off of my nutrition, threw me off of my exercise schedule and my sleep schedule. And today then, what I want to do is discuss and share with you how I overcame those distractions. But also I want to talk about distractors. So 2 things I'm going to talk about today are, 1, distractions while you're losing weight, and detractors. Now, distractions are just things that take you off of your schedule. Things that kind of take your time, whether they're necessary or unnecessary. And those things are not good because they take you off of what your goal and your plan, is. And detractors are people who actually, these are people that say negative things about what you're trying to accomplish. People who are not on board with you, that are not encouraging you. You're going to encounter these people. So let me start with, as I said, that I had my own distraction. Mine was basically distractions. And this had to do with, personal problems that I have that I had to deal with. Some that, I had to make phone calls, I had to talk to people, and it was stressful too. So what I did was actually, I had to tell myself and reinforce to myself why I am doing this. Because when distractions come, what those things are trying to do is, move you out of what you're trying to accomplish. So for me, I had to tell myself, hey, Julie, you have to lose weight, and you know your reasons for losing weight. So these things that are happening are just temporary. So don't lose focus of your goal. So for 1 week or so, my nutrition was a little bit off. And again, I missed a couple days with my training, meaning my exercise schedule. And also, as I said, it was a very stressful situation, so I wasn't sleeping well. But as soon as I realized that this was happening, I went back to my schedule. I went back again to what I eat, what I'm supposed to be eating, my vegetables, my proteins, and, avoiding carbs. I went back into it. I went back to the gym. I even discussed this with my personal trainer. I'm going like, look, I'm having these personal issues. And he reinforced to me, he said, look, no matter what happens, you have to stay focused on your goal. And even in life, believe me, in life, whatever you're trying to accomplish, there'll be times that you will have to deal and overcome distractions. Now, there are some distractions that we bring onto ourselves. For example, some people want to watch 2 hours of movies. Well, think about it. 2 hours of movie just sitting there and doing nothing. Maybe if you're just doing it for relaxation, that's fine. But think about the fact that you can actually accomplish a lot going to the gym for 1 hour. Now, the other thing is a lot of people watch televisions. Unfortunately for me, I don't watch televisions. I get my news from maybe social media or just, here and there. But I don't sit and watch television because you can practically spend hours on watching television. And these are hours that you could actually use to accomplish your goal. Not only just in terms of losing weight, in terms of any goal that you have set out for yourself. The other thing is, and I'm going to mention this very briefly, there are people who play a lot of games, whatever it is that you do on social media that is not moving you closer to your goal. You have to be very careful about that. So just think to yourself, what are your distractors? And also, if you have personal distractors, remember that you have to very quickly overcome that and get back to business, get back to what you're trying to accomplish, which is lose weight. Now, the other thing, as I said, I want to talk about are detractors. Detractors are people that don't support you, or they may even pretend like they're supporting you. But then, they say things like, you've done this weight loss thing for, a couple times or several times before. You haven't really succeeded. What makes you think they doubt you. So they say, what makes you think that this one is going to work? You have to learn to overcome these people. You have to decide that they're not going to determine what your result is. And you also have to be very sensible about allowing your mind or your brain to listen to, or your ears to listen to what they're saying, because their intentions are not good for you. You set out this goal for yourself. For whatever the reason is, it's your goal, not their goal. And these people are also people that may not be able to accomplish what you're trying to accomplish. So they try to put you down. They try to say negative things, about what you're trying to do. It's very important that you shield yourself from them. And I know this might be difficult. Say, maybe if there are people that live with you, well, that's going to be challenging. Because what happens is they're there, in your face, in your ears, saying things that you don't want to hear. But you have to find a way to, literally remove yourself from them, whether it's psychologically or physically, because your goals are more important than anything in this world. Let me share something with you. When I started medical school, as a matter of fact, it was the first week of medical school, and I was supposed to see my advisor, my financial advisor, financial aid advisor. And at that time, I had 3 kids and I was expecting my 4th one. So you can imagine. Now, this was way back, in the 90s. But when this lady saw me, she said, you have 3 kids and you were, I think at that time I was 6 or 7 months pregnant. And she said, oh, you're trying to go to medical school with 3 kids and a 4th one on the way? She said to me, very clearly, she said, look, I don't think you're going to make it. I don't think you're going to make it. You're just going to waste money for the first year, and then you're going to end up dropping out of medical school. And I remember clearly telling her, I said, first of all, I want you to write what you just told me, write it and put it in my file. And make sure that the dean or whoever needs to see this sees this. And secondly, I told her, all she has to do is do her job and let me do what I'm supposed to do, which is pass my courses in medical school. So fast forward, I passed my first year and my second year. By my second year, actually, I realized that she has transferred from my medical school. So again, these are things that you have to deal with in life. Whenever you're trying to accomplish a goal, a big goal, something you've not done before, negative people tend to tell you that you cannot do it. But you are the one who is in that driver's seat, and you're the one who's going to determine what happens to your dream, and you're the one who's going to tell them, no, I am going to accomplish my goal. If you're supporting me, you support me, but if you're not going to support me, please stay away from my road of success. So that's pretty much what I want to talk to you today about, those 2 issues. But remember, distractions, some of them come unexpected, and some of them you bring them onto yourself. You have to watch those. And detractors, they're everywhere. They could be at home, they could be at work, they could be friends, they could be parents, they could be siblings, anybody. But you have to find a way to remove yourself either physically or emotionally from them, so that what they say would not impede your progress. I want to share with you one of the books that I wrote a while ago. No, not too while ago. The book is called, right here, The 10 Powerful Step Formula to Amazing Success. And right there, you can see that book. Basically, this book goes through 10 steps that you could actually follow in achieving any goal, whether it's financial goal, whether it's, something like weight loss, whether it's a business that you want to start, whether it's going back to school, whatever the goal is that you set for yourself. You can read this book, and it's very easy to read. It's very small also, so it's not something that you need to read for weeks and weeks. No, it's straightforward, and you can just grasp the information. In the future, I am going to start making videos to discuss each and every one of the chapters in this book. But what I talked about today, which is distractions and detractors, they're in this book also, more detailed. So if you want a copy of this book, it's available on Amazon, and I'm going to put the link to it in the description, so that if you want to get a copy, and I think it's just about $10 or so. I don't make a lot of money from the book. That's not where I'm sharing it. I think I get like $3 or $2 or so from this sale of this book from Amazon. But the reason I'm sharing it is because I know there are loads and loads of information in this book that would help you, not just in your weight loss journey, but also in your journey to become successful in any part of your life. Again, I want to thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe, set the notification bell so you'll be notified whenever I upload another video, and also like and comment. I do respond to all the comments that I get. Most of them, 99% of the time, I will respond. But again, subscribe, like, share. Always share my videos. And the reason I recommend that you share them is you just never know who the video is going to help. It could be a family member, it could be a friend, it could be anybody, it could be a co-worker. So if you find value in what I'm talking about, please, please, please share it. And that is the least you could do for people that you care about. Again, thank you so much for watching. And until my next video, go out there, live the best life possible. Again, thank you.